Okay, push the button.
Hello, recording.
Hi, recording.
Alright, so when we last left off, you had all finished off almost the last of the mutants in the cave as far as you're aware. There's still that group on the other side of the cave that are just mining that you guys decided to leave alone. Before he was forced to retreat into meditative silence, Argyle did pass the information on to Yui that there is a strange power fluctuation coming from further into the cave. The data, Yui, is trackable on your data slate. Before we continue,
You'll be notified that there is a strange signal somewhere in the cave.
Before we continue, however, for safety's sake, because there are only 4 of us, you may pick one of the 3 missing players to follow you into this adventure.
Yo, that would be Payday.
Payday is the toughest combatant, and probably, Payday. Almost death. No offense to Yarick, but Payday is the best at just standing and fighting.
I mean, Yarrick does... When Yarrick hits things, you know, it's just a matter of rolling the dice well.
Well, let me put it this way. Yarick and Payday operate in the same category. They are close-range / melee combatants. Payday is about 20% more likely to hit than Yarick is.
Okay, Payday. Get on in there.
Payday.
Ready.
The numbers do not lie.
The numbers.
Very quickly, be it dear. Collect what belongs to the Emperor.
And no, Raina takes all these fucking guns.
Alright, that is gonna collect you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We didn't count them all last time. Okay. We'll count them. I think the idea was we'll count them again.
Yeah, so the mutants, if I remember, each had 1 knife and 2 guns.
That is what I recall.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 normal-sized combat knives, 20 additional auto pistols, and 1 essentially great sword, 2-handed sword from the big guy.
I'm not carrying all of this shit.
Um,
10 knives, 20 auto pistols, 1 great sword.
Yes.
1 knife and 2 guns per mutant?
1 knife, 2 guns per mutant. They're WYSIWYG. What you see on the picture is what you get.
The big guy doesn't have a gun?
No, just imagine that those aren't there.
Well, then it's not what you see is what you get.
I'll take your sandwich away.
Looks like that guy has a... Is that a melta gun? No, that's a heavy stubber. But it's...
Go ahead.
While everyone is collecting things, Attila's gonna peek down this hallway. Which looks like a hallway, but it could just be a wall.
It is in fact a hallway.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah.
Well, Rennick is gathering things. Ishtar will also take a peek. This way.
Okay, so down this path, You do see some more hallway. Your basic ability to infer patterns informs you that there is almost certainly a tunnel here that you could have used to loop around these guys to attack from a different angle.
These tunnels connect.
Yes, these tunnels connect. Down this way, you find tunnel.
It looks like there's potentially more tunnel here as well.
Yes, there is potentially more tunnel. Well, actually, hold on. How far? You actually can just see straight into like there.
I will peek this corner.
It is important to note, just as a reminder, that according to Yui and Argyle's data slates, their scans, there are no more life signs in this section of the cave other than Yui.
And what's the range on that?
50 meters. So, since Argyle successfully passed the tech use check, so Argyle got a full read on the entire cave, basically. So like out to here, essentially.
If that's the case, then I will. Ishta's just gonna.
In fact, actually, hold on. With the data slate readings, I'm simply just going to, because this is also information the data slate would give you.
Well, now that we're out of combat and we can focus on it, we can get a better reading.
Yeah.
The way ahead appears safe. Perhaps we should press on.
It's safe from living things, right?
Well,
No
Atella,
life signs ahead.
the undead are not a thing, to your knowledge.
That's true.
Using my think-thonky brain, which isn't that good, but don't tell Ishta that. Do I know if demons would show up on that sign?
You got Forbidden Lord Demon?
No.
No idea.
No, demons are a real thing.
What?
I have Forbidden Lord Heresy.
Unfortunately, heresy does not actually include knowledge on demon physiology. It just includes knowledge on demons existing.
Ironically, teaching that demons exist is heretical.
Ironically. Yeah. Welcome to the Inquisition. Ishta, don't ever retire. They will just straight up kill you.
I like Yui's robot laugh there. Okay, so...
I don't know where it came from.
Is there a path that we can see?
Our Yui has data. There is a strange output of power in this corridor. Something is drawing a vast amount of energy around here.
Well, that sounds
Pass
like...
information to my companions.
Rennick is just gone.
Where'd he go?
No, Rennick hears someone just from down that corridor here.
Never mind. Carry on. Exactly what I was going to ask.
Attila comes up behind Ishto.
Whatever you just said didn't come through him.
I said Attila comes up behind Ishto.
I'm going to very quickly.
It hasn't taken us an hour.
No, after looting all of these bodies, you have about 40 minutes left.
So I can't move side. Okay, let me rephrase that. Has it been 20 minutes game time since I set off my stopper?
No, it's been about 10.
Bet. In which case, I am super fucking sneaky, and I'm just gonna. I'm right here. I wanna peek this way.
To your mortal eyes, it is an empty, naturally occurring cave. From what you can see, the walls of the cave are lined with what appears to be some kind of vein of metal.
That's just what I can see.
That is. Well, hold on. How close are you now? You are. Hold on. I need no snapping from the edge of your token to. Okay, you are now within 10 meters. You may, if you would like, make an awareness test or an investigation. Is investigation a thing in this game? Oh, it would be scrutiny. You may roll. Okay.
I think that's the one that's for a person. I think that's what we found out last time.
3.7, are we?
Under your careful investigation, you notice that this section of wall right here is a little too exact.
I'm gonna jump on the computer. Hey yo, we got fake wall. We got a fake wall.
Fake wall.
I have to investigate. I have a right to investigate.
I think Raina will just point you in the direction of the perfect fake wall.
Scanning with aspects.
Aspects, that's what it is. A tech use test, please. At a plus 10, actually, because you know the wall is fake, so.
Plus 2. Oh no.
Your Auspex, standing this close to it, your Auspex is actually having trouble filtering out the ambient power usage in the hallway. You can't get any meaningful data.
That is frustrating.
I'm very sorry. You're doing very well, though.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I will try turning it off and on again.
Maybe like hit it a little. That usually works for me.
Very carefully up to that wall, lick one finger, and then very gingerly touch it as if he's expected to touch a live battery.
Please make. One, you're not actually at the wall.
Where's the wall?
It's this bit. Sorry, I was drawing the line from the location.
Here.
Alright, make a willpower test for me.
Oh boy.
Just straight willpower?
Yes.
Let me do that one again.
Is there a point to you rolling it again?
Yeah, I rolled a 99.
Yeah. That is the worst you could roll.
Yeah.
Not true, you can roll a 100. Oh, good, that turned into a success. Your hand passes.
That's a fellowship roll.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Well, 30 still beats 31,
Yeah,
which is the target for willpower.
30, technically my fellowship score is 6 points higher, 5 points higher.
So we'll keep it. A 30 is a 30 regardless of what button you push. Yeah, so you lift your finger, reach out, touch the wall, and your hand passes through the wall.
Reddick does not move his hand, but turns around with like a really, really wide eyes and looks at you and he's like,
This is fascinating.
Can you feel your hand?
Tomorrow's- I will place my hand
I
inside
feel
the
my
wall.
hand, God.
Yes, you can feel your hand. The air on the other side of whatever of this illusory wall is, as compared to the cave you're in, which again is damp and smelly, and the ground is slick with blood and viscera. The air on the other side of this illusory wall is crisp.
Logically speaking, I believe this to be safe.
Reddick, step through it.
After
Yeah.
you.
Rennick, I'm not going to reveal the whole thing until more people step through, but Rennick, you step out of the cave and into a long hallway that grows increasingly wide as you stare further down it. The walls, floor, and ceiling are no longer made from naturally occurring rocks and veins of metal, but instead are forged of a strange black obsidian-like material that is carved with perfect 90-degree angles on every corner. There are no visible light sources, and yet the hallway is perfectly lit.
I'll step through.
Attila turns to Payday and is like, you should go in front of me. I'll bring up the rear.
1 second, let me just... At the far end of the hallway, there is a, what appears to be a teleportarium pad of alien design. Something which only Yui recognizes.
What
Do I-
recognize it as?
You recognize it as some kind of teleportation device. For the rest of the group, it's like a weird, like, hexagonal thing set into the ground with a bunch of, like, esoteric techno markings on it.
What would be the need for a teleportarium in a mine?
Did the miners find this location? It was blocked by a... what would you even call it? A hologram? Was it holographic? Or did they not find it? Are there any miners' tools down here?
Nope. It is empty. Sterile. Not a single drop of the surrounding cave's blood or gore has gotten past this hologram.
Question.
I'm going
Answer.
to observe the markings on the teleportarium.
Yeah, I was actually about to ask about the right angles that we're seeing. You said the markings.
Yes. So this is a 5 meter wide. Ignore the scale. I just need it to fit on the map.
We can't see it.
Well, I revealed it
Yeah, you can see it.
right here.
Still scroll through it.
No, still.
Yeah, there you go.
It is It starts at about 2 meters wide, and by the end, it is about 5 meters wide, where the teleportarium is. It is a perfectly. It doesn't look like it was dug. It looked like someone simply laser carved a hallway into the earth.
Now, just for clarification,
Yes.
we were told not to confront demons.
You were told to investigate the mine, and if you found demons, to report them in and to not engage them.
We haven't found demons yet.
You have not.
This doesn't look demonic, does it?
Well, there's only one person in the group trained in heresy, so...
Yes.
Turns to the heretical expert.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking leave them all again. I'll fate point that.
Well, hey, 1 degree of failure is way better than 5.
Yeah.
Ishta, as you stare down this hallway for a minute or two while you rack your brain to try and figure out if you've ever heard of anything like this, you do recall that the Blackstone fortresses used during the demonic crusades in the past were made of a material similar to what you're seeing in this hallway.
And remind T, the player, what those are again.
Blackstone Fortress is essentially a moon-sized space station that Chaos Crusades use to break planets. Think like the Death Star, but worse.
I'm going to relay this to the group and go, perhaps we should. It's not a demon. This might be a...
I left my location in the freezer.
Yes, I believe this might be a bit out of our scope.
This seems way beyond my fucking range.
Is this the, can we see, like, is there evidence of power being drawn to the teleportarium?
Visibly, no. On aspects, yes, the teleportarium is powered.
Do we have a responsibility to fuck with that?
You have a responsibility to investigate this cave.
Wherever it goes is not this cave.
Yes.
But it is in this cave.
True, but we were also told no heroics, and I believe stepping through an unknown teleportarium that is potentially connected to the legions of chaos counts as heroics.
No, you could always phone a friend, see what see what Epsilon wants.
We get signal down here?
Gonna look over at
Atella currently has.
Tella.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps this might be worth a call.
Meet your boss. We found a demon tunnel. What up?
She thinks about it for a minute. Well, I think if anything is worthy of calling the Inquisitor, it's probably something like this.
Yes, I would agree.
She takes a step like some feet over just to see if she can get a signal
Well,
with the what's the shape of it?
It's a inquisitorial rosette, so it's like it's like an eye. It is like an eye, as in the physical object in your head, with an I, the letter, crossing through it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And it like folds out into a little phone, right?
Into a headset.
Yeah. Okay. So she'll set it up, see if she can get a signal.
What? Connection shaky.
Is this our go-between?
Yes.
Reporting in from the... Do we know the name of this mine?
This is, according to your dossier, mining complex 42-17B. Also called the Slag Works by the locals.
Okay. So she says, reporting in from the Slagworks 4217B, reporting that we found a generous mutated population in the mines, not enough to account for all of our missing colonists, but we did find what we believe to be, would I know, like, what do I call this?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I said it was probably
Whisper
from
in their ear, teleportarium.
Mhm.
Portarium potentially used by the armies of chaos, similar to those on whatever the fuck those Death Stars are called.
Blackstone Fortress.
5 feet from 5
Blackstone
feet
Fortress.
away, Rainick just goes, it's a fucking teleport to a death moon.
Again, this is meters.
Hmm. Attila waves a hand. It's like, you know, when your friends are talking by and you're...
Shut the fuck up.
Shush, shush, shush. She's like, looks to be a teleportarium of some unknown make, possibly the same used in Blackstone fortresses. Seeking advice on how to proceed.
Tech priest. Support. Out of range. Signal unclear. Proceed.
Proceed.
Beep.
Hello? Well,
Well, there it is.
It's the equipment.
Attila just like looks at the rosette, folds it back up into its normal configuration. I guess we're going in.
Dice.
Take
Sounds
the...
So it wasn't do not proceed.
that could have been...
He mentioned more pay.
There wasn't much of a signal. But I'm sure if we, defeat a demon or whatever is in there, we don't know that demons exist. Might be pretty
We've
good
been
pay.
told demons exist.
Do we know, many of us know, how quickly we can, if we bounce through this teleport area, how quickly we can bounce through?
Yui, that feels like your wheelhouse.
Yes.
Another important clarifying question. Are there going to be two teleportariums connected to each other, or is this a one-way trip?
We
Also,
only go one way.
also probably Yui's wheelhouse. Unfortunately, it does look like Yui doesn't actually have forbidden knowledge tech, or even common knowledge tech, and simply has tech use.
Yui.
I'm very stupid.
So while Yui could probably get this thing working and activate it, knowledge on the subject is outside of Yui's cogitator race.
My functions are relatively simplistic.
It's just to know we came down here with a fucking calculator.
If it's any-
toast.
If it's any consolation, Argyle also doesn't have forbidden vortex.
Atella is going to come back over the group first. Then it's like, I'm gonna take a closer look before we do any touching. You should
I've got like several questions. I apologize. How long would it take us to get to the surface?
From where you are, it would take you. You guys have about 40, we'll say 35 minutes left because you've done some talking and some exploring. It would take you almost all of your remaining time to get to the surface. You'd have about 5 minutes of ceasefire time left. After which you would have to fight your way back down here.
I was going to say,
What makes the next level after? Because those are stairs, right? We don't need to go all the way out. We go the next
That is
level.
an elevator.
Mm-hmm.
It is an
the
elevator.
elevator is going to be what takes us. Really just we want to either pick a side to assist or kill everybody up there. They are just a pain in the fucking asshole.
That's true. Atella starts to move down the hallway.
Didn't come through.
Look at it, boss. You take a look at it, boss.
Yeah, Atella starts to move down the hallway.
Okay.
Goes to about here where it starts to open up. Waits a little bit. Sees if anything jumps out from behind this corner.
As you walk down this hallway, Atella and Rennick, you realize that the walls and the floor and the ceiling are not, as we first thought, solid black, but are in fact also perfectly reflective.
Reflective.
Yes, so as you are walking through, if you look down, you see yourself spanning into infinity.
Hmm.
I'm going to go with them. Come along, Payday.
Are you standing back, Yui?
Yui's optics are very confused by the perfect reflection. He's following along, but he has like thing in anime when someone's like bobbed in the head or whatever, and they have the little like spiral eyes. He's just doing that the whole way.
There are no markings, no letters anywhere.
Well, hold on. I was about to say something. Yui, as you walk through and you stare into the infinite vastness of this cave, please make for me a raw intelligence check with -10.
You see the infinite.
You see the light of the Emperor. Oh.
Oh boy.
I believe I will use a
Yeah.
faint point.
No, I don't think I would not accept that at all.
I am very stupid.
Oh no!
Yui, with 7 degrees of failure, you step into this slightly wider part and you stare into. Are you staring into a wall, the floor, or the ceiling? It doesn't matter which. I just want to know for the flavor.
The wall.
As you stare into this wall, you, with your mechanicus implants, your artificial eyes and such, realize that you are not simply looking into a mirrored surface, but into a vast machine. A living computer built into this cave. And as you attempt to make sense of the code flooding your mind, I need you to take 2 D10 insanity points.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I appear to have gone fucking insane.
Let me.
We figure fuck we do now. Yeah.
230. Okay. So this isn't fear, so you don't do the shock table. Alright, this is enough for you to increase your insanity level. You go from stable to unsettled. So hold on. Okay, first I need you to make a second willpower test with plus 10, please. Okay.
Oh no.
So that is just for the trauma test, willpower modified, how many insanity points you have to total. Okay, please roll me 1d100 plus 30.
Oops, I take I'm very stupid.
Wow. Right.
Hold on.
Rolled that earlier, huh?
39. Please roll 3d10. Alright, so for the next 24 hours, the damage this code has wrought in your mind leaves you withdrawn and quiet. All fellowship tests for the next day are made at minus 10. And then,
Could have been worse.
Shut up.
and then you are high enough in that you do acquire a mental disorder. It doesn't appear that this is random. It looks like you get to pick what this is. I think.
Pages it up.
Oh, no, my bad. Hold on. You actually do not get a disorder at this stage. You get a disorder if you get up to 40. My bad. So, that's it. You are quiet and withdrawn for the next 24 hours.
Yui, are you alright? Yui?
No, yes, I'm fine.
Come along, dear. I eye Yui suspiciously.
He struggles to turn away from looking into the wall. Yes, we must make haste.
Attila puts her hand out to stop you from coming much closer than you are, Ishta, since you're in the front.
Yes.
This doesn't seem like a... She like steps back, but she's still facing the teleportarian. And she turns around. And she's like, I don't think we want to touch that.
No, but I would like to see if there's some writing or anything, perhaps, that we'll be able to take back. Because while I do believe that potentially we were to investigate this, I highly doubt the Inquisition would want to send agents as inexperienced as us through the center of the chamber.
All this incredibly serious conversation is going on, and Yui is having a breakdown. I just need you all to know that Raynick, having never seen a reflection this perfect, is up against one of the walls, like just turning his head this way and that, like looking at the inside of his mouth, like he's just chilling and waiting for someone to tell him what the fuck is happening next.
Hey, Remick, you have tech use, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
No, that was a goof. Nothing happens.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Remick lacks the necessary implants to interface with this the way you can.
Yes, I would like to approach close enough to be able to see if I can spot any kind of writing or markings. I'll come up to you.
As you move past Attila, she just like gives you like, all right, and leans against this wall.
I just start quoting to you. What do I quote?
Wait, don't we have, doesn't our assassin have essentially a fucking... I thought we technically broke
Which one?
Payday.
Payday.
Mm-hmm.
Payday doesn't have binoculars either.
No. Walk past you, and though I walk through the valley of the shadow of chaos, I fear no heresy, for the Emperor art with me.
Not really the Emperor,
That's exactly, the Emperor is with me, therefore I'm not going. Go back on it, go back on it. Yeah, I just want to see if I can spot any kind of writing or anything.
Attila is going to set up her her gun while she's like braces it. It's like, you never know.
Alright, Ishta, please,
Good forward thinking.
please give me an awareness check at plus 10.
This is hopeless. I've put my glasses on.
Jesus.
There is no point.
Uh,
It's 14.
Well, glasses on, staring at this this raised platform on the ground, this hexagonal platform on the ground. There are markings and symbols, both esoteric and plain, adorning this platform. Unfortunately for you, you cannot discern any meaningful pattern.
Very literate. Like very. Got 2 check marks in reading.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and try it. Go ahead and attempt to read this.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get.
Read
You're
from
gonna.
the forbidden book.
You're gonna have to get closer to it though if you want to read it. Funny pranks to play on your cleric. Make them read from the Malus Codicium.
Alright, do I get any pluses, minuses, nothing?
No.
I've already used the food.
Reading.
I'm gonna wait until she starts to bend over and like settle her glasses in just the right place, and then slightly too loudly go, "Hey, Grandma, what are you reading?"
Remember, while you try and decide whether or not you want to re-roll this, remember the Emperor's guidance.
Left foot before you step in. You don't like what?
I don't remember the Emperor's guidance. What is? I don't. Of course Ishta does.
Ignorance is the only defense against heresy.
It is. It is. And this is most definitely heresy. I will not try to read it again.
Yeah.
The less we know, the better.
You can pick out words here and there, but there are no phrases or sentences that are whole enough for you to make them out.
I cannot read this, and this is likely for the best. It is likely for the best.
Try and, given my background in forgery and faking things, try and look at these runes enough that I could recreate them, or at least some of them later.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a forgery check.
That skill would exist.
Is it not?
Deceive would be what I would have used. Well,
Forgery would have been like an advanced skill, I would believe.
I have the copyist trade. Does that count?
Yeah, I have the copyist trade, but I feel like forgery was one in the other game. Was that this one?
but my peer is a master forger, so I presumably can do some shit. I'm just not a master.
You know what? Sure. We will allow you, in this instance, to attempt to use a skill that your peer has. Because your peer is not here, you will take a penalty, though. So please roll a D100. Your target number is 35.
No.
No. Rennick.
That is far away. 35.
Rennick, as you step closer to begin trying to copy this, the runes on the base of the platform begin to swirl and shift and change before your very eyes, and the center of the platform opens into a swirling pink and blue vortice that spreads wider and wider and wider.
I would like to run, please.
Do not move. Return to your previous positions.
Bye, everyone.
Wow. Why did that? Do what I tell you to. Blah. A strange, multi-armed, pink blob of a creature steps through, opens its mouth, a long, viscous blue tongue lashes outwards, and it screeches at you all in a strange, garbled version of low Gothic. It says something. Yes, you do. Everyone does. It's the language you speak right now. You're speaking it right now.
I thought I'd fucking be useful for a second.
And it says, "Ah, someone to play with!" And I need all 5 of you to make willpower tests at -0. So just flat roll.
Can I just check, given that Attila was ready and prepped to shoot, did we get a free shot on the fucker before he tries to rip on my Zachronos?
Attila set up, but did not explicitly state that they were performing Overwatch, so no.
Damn. This is a willpower test?
Willpower test. Flat willpower.
That was my best skill.
Oh, well,
Why did you whisper that to me?
I had the button checked on the character sheet.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody who succeeds, please, you are not frightened, so you may act as normal. Ishta and Rennick.
I re-rolled mine.
Oh, did you spend a fate point?
Damn right I did. I have one more.
Oh, right. Hold on. I have to roll for payday. Give me 1 second. Willpower. Submit.
I did not fancy -6.9 degrees of failure.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, so, Ishta and Payday / roll 1d10. You each take 1 point of, not insanity, the other one. The other bar.
Corruption.
Corruption. You each take 1 point of corruption, and are, frightened for the first turn of combat. I now need initiatives from everybody, please.
I'm dead the first round of combat.
Have faith. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor does protect.
Ah, shit. Hold
and
up.
it was my folly for getting so close to read the heresy.
None of us can fucking roll.
God damn it. I gotta add turn 8.
Attila from the back while this is happening is like, oh no, I told you not to touch it.
We didn't
Well, no, looked at the runes too much. Now look what we gotta do.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Never touch it.
Don't touch it.
Now the Inquisition is gonna kill us because we've seen this thing.
I mean, they did tell us demons existed.
They told us, but we hadn't seen one.
And no I second this motion.
Alright. Cool. Let me think. Descending. Attila! You get the first turn!
Alright, let's shoot this heavy stubber that I set up. She like cracks her neck and is like, well, let's see if this can even do anything to this. I braced it. I did not aim at anything because there wasn't anything to aim at, but I'll, I guess, half aim now? No? Oh, because I have to
You have to full auto, you can't aim.
Right. What range am I at?
Short.
Okay. Full auto. Any modifiers?
You are in this weird infinite mirror room, so it is a little it's fucking with your ability to like perceive a little bit. So we're gonna go with -10.
Okay. No.
Nope. You let loose a hail of gunfire, and for a moment, it's just utter chaos. These walls ricochet your bullets.
Oh, shit.
Luckily, you don't accidentally hit anybody else. This time.
That's just 10 bullets just ricocheting around over there. She's like, maybe I won't shoot this thing in here.
Payday's turn. Payday. God, is Payday within charging distance of this bitch? Not at all.
What does fear mean in the first round of combat?
While you are afraid of something, you cannot move closer to it, and you take -10 on all tests against that thing.
So Payday couldn't charge anyway.
Yes, actually, you are correct, which means Payday is going to raise her las gun and let loose with a volley. She's going to volley fire, semi-auto, that is, with her las gun. Hit. No aim. Short range. Semi-auto. -10. -20. Because she's afraid. Let me just do this real fast. 1d10 on a 9 on this 1d10 roll. One of you will be hit with a ricocheting las gun shot. No one is hit with a ricocheting las gun shot. It is now Rennick's turn. Oh fuck, did I not actually put the... Hold on, it is not Rennick's turn. Sorry, I didn't actually put the fucking horror into the thing. The horror goes before Rennick. Pick horror! The pink horror is going to raise, cup its 3 hands together, roll a swirling ball of pink and blue flame into existence, and attempt to throw it at T. Give me half a second.
You'll be fine. You haven't taken any damage yet.
Yeah, I just remember though, these guys, I remember being Birdie and stepping on these guys for fucking breakfast. I feel like this is revenge.
Notice there's only one of them now.
Yeah. I have a concern.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find his fucking psychic power. I wish the fucking profiles for the psychic powers were on the stat blocks. So... Alright, so... Let's do this. So this is going to be... Siren. Okay, so he's going to roll 3d10. So that is enough to manifest the power. So now he's going to just gotta make sure I'm doing it right, because I don't want to do it wrong. There are so many psychic powers in this book. Oh, it's a willpower test to hit. Okay, cool. So that is going to be slash roll. No, actually, I'm going to use my fancy pink and blue dice for this, because that's why I got them. They're for demons. They're for Zeus. He misses. He hurls this bolt of roiling fire of change and just fucking hits the ceiling.
Does that bounce off? Oh no.
Hey, Remy, you fucking go off people, my bud.
It does bounce. It does bounce, but it doesn't hit anybody.
Could it hit him?
No.
Did you say it could have bounced back?
I imagine they're immune to their
Rennick, you're up.
I would like to go. What?
What?
Blind for sure.
You cut out like crazy. I have no idea what you just
Am I
said.
point blank or short?
Short.
I'd like to hit it, please.
Well, hold on. It does get a chance. It does get to try and dodge. It has dodge as a... Oh, it doesn't have dodge as a skill. It still gets to try. It's just not very likely. It does not dodge. Your bullet, was this full auto?
Yeah.
Cool, you actually get 2 hits. Please roll damage again.
Wait. Do I get another one?
The
Hold on.
Emperor's Wrath.
The Emperor's Fury! Please roll a D100, target to beat is 65. That's not what I said. That's not...
I know.
Alright, so you do get that extra 5 damage. So that 10 does 2 damage. That 17, 17 minus 8.
This thing is strong.
So that is plus that much. Alright, your bullets slam into this creature, and its amorphous, constantly shifting body just whisks away the damage. The bullet hole left behind by the second shot that impacts takes longer to go away, though. Ishta, you're up.
Ishta's not thinking right now. Ishta is panicking. Ishta is just going to reach. Should be pulling out the auto pistol, but reaches for comfort and pulls out the stub revolver and just fires straight into this thing. If I don't aim at all, probably. But I'm gonna half aim. This is. Where am I?
You're in point blank.
Yep. This is just a standard shot because it's a pistol. It doesn't have semi-auto or nothing like that. Is this minus 10?
Minus 20. You're afraid and because of the hallway. Slash roll 1d10. No one gets hit by the ricochet.
Hold on. Okay.
What was that?
Ishta's doesn't move. She is too scared.
You can't move, you aim.
Aha.
And then you shot.
I shot, right. But I wouldn't have moved anyway.
Yui, you're up.
Yuri is thinking to himself. Projectiles causing high probability of collateral damage. Mainly recommended. Yuri's got to move. Half move. 3. And then fire. Nice carbine. Would that be a no aim with a half move?
It would be a no aim if you moved.
Yeah. Short range. Standard or semi-auto?
You moved, so you can only fire standard.
Standard.
Oh no!
Does your last carbine have the reliable trait?
It does.
Please roll a d10. Your last carbine jams.
Oh fuck!
You're properly
I'm not going to need it.
I'm not going to need it. Atella, you're up.
Okay, seeing Yui's last carbine jam right next to her, she's like, alright, everyone fucking retreat. I'll provide cover fire. And does that mean I set up an overwatch, or do I just fucking shoot? What is suppressing fire?
Suppressing fire, you can perform suppressing fire either as Overwatch or on your turn. If you succeed with suppressing fire, the target has to take cover or drop prone if there is no cover available. If the target fails a willpower test. So you have to hit, and the target has to fail a test.
Sheesh. Okay, I guess I'll do that now?
Sure.
Yeah. So... It's still firing full auto, right?
Yes.
And then is it minus something for suppressing fire?
No.
No.
But you do get minus 10 still because of the hallway.
Alright, we gotta get out of this fucking hallway. Hell yeah!
Alrighty. So you don't do any damage, unfortunately, because suppressing fire doesn't actually allow you to do
Oh,
damage.
motherfucker.
However, the pink horror has to roll willpower or be forced to drop prone. He succeeds on his willpower test.
Motherfucker. Tella is just like does the suppressing fire and is like, does it even move or does it just not?
It begins to laugh.
Oh fuck. Ishta, Rennick, Yui, start getting back.
Payday's turn. Payday is no longer afraid. So we are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And fire las gun again. No aim, short, standard, minus 10 for the hallway. And that is a hit. The pink horror's turn has not come back around, so it does not have its reaction back yet. So damage. That does not do any damage. The last shot hits the pink horror square in its chest and doesn't even singe its pink flesh. It is now the horror's turn. Sorry, just give me two seconds here. I recognize this is longer than 2 seconds. This thing has powers from like 4 different trees of psychic skills, which is just so fucking needless. Yeah, okay. It's just gonna attempt to throw another fireball. This time, it's going to one of its hands is gonna like do that like I see you motion and point at a Tella.
Oh fuck me.
And it is going to manifest Firebolt. 3d10. That not only does that go off, it goes off hard enough. It gets 2 firebolts this time.
Are they both aimed at me?
Nah, the second one's gonna be at Ishta again.
Ooh.
Ishta, firebolt coming your way. It hits. Would you like to attempt to dodge?
Yeah, I suppose I should. At least attempt it.
Ugh.
Ishta, you take 8 wounds.
So what?
0-5, probably to the head.
Okay.
I think-
Pen?
No.
Okay. Okay. So it's 6 wounds.
Atella,
Yeah.
It hits
Oh,
you
fuck.
square in the chest.
Okay.
Would you like to attempt to dodge, or are you going to maintain your brace and just take it?
I'll take it.
Alright.
It's on the body, right?
Yep.
Okay.
12.
Oh, fuck. So 3 is reduced by toughness and armor, right?
Toughness and armor, yes.
Okay, so that's 7, and then I will take 5.
Jesus Christ, you're beefy.
I got 3. No. What is this?
Oh,
Yeah. What are
You
these,
still have that
what are these
one?
numbers?
I do have it still. I think it was just a one shot.
It could have been reloaded. We'll say. What are what numbers?
I probably would have.
I was just making sure when I'm reading the armor thing right. It's armor on the top, toughness on the bottom on these.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so 7, and then I take 5. Am I on fucking fire?
No.
Okay. I just fucking hurt real bad.
Yeah. These bolts, it like underhand tosses to Ishta a bolt of pink and blue flame, and then just overhead spikes the second one to Atella.
Atella grits her teeth and is like, ow.
Ow.
Fucking get out of the hallway.
Reddit,
Yeah.
you're up.
Come as far back as I can this turn. But I'm moving up to someone else's square. Yes. No good. It's a top floor to burst.
If you moved, all you can do is a single shot.
Can I single shot with my shotgun? Since we are. Oh, it's not bad. Normal is up to 15. So he's in standard range for a shotgun, yes.
Short range.
So, let's get to go. Let's.
Minus 10 from the hallway.
No aim. No aim. Short range. Damage. Minus 10. Nope.
Are you fake pointing?
With my last fate point? No.
Alright. Luckily, the shotgun's pellets do not ricochet and hit anybody else. Ishta.
not quite blank, right? So I'm going to shoot and then move, as opposed to move and shoot, because that would change
Yeah, that would change your aim.
distance. Yep. So no aim because I am moving.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank. Standard. Minus 10.
It's gonna try and dodge that. It does not dodge that. It does, however, eat your bullet.
Oh,
And then I'm going to run. 2, 3.
You're not in this space right now.
I don't know why I'm somehow.
we're going by the.
Oh,
Yui.
Yui's actions are going to depend on assuming that Yui took some time to recharge the mining laser for potentially one last step.
You were not involved in the looting earlier, so I will say that if you wanted to, you could have. It would take one of your spare lasgun batteries. I think your only spare lasgun battery, actually.
This is it. This is the boss.
Huh?
Yep. So Yuri is going to take that battery, slam it into the mining array, point the mining array at the ceiling just in front of the horror, and say, "Dodge this," and then open fire.
At the ceiling?
It's for hitting a wall. Yep. At the ceiling just above.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you have to roll to hit for that because it is just a ceiling, but, please? 1 second. Okay, so this is a mining laser. It's a significantly more powerful weapon than anything else brought to bear in this hallway. So I'm going to roll the ricochet, and on anything above a 5, someone gets hit.
Yeah,
Excuse me, God.
Yes.
Excuse me. Not to be that guy, but it shouldn't ricochet.
Why
It's
not?
a mining laser. It's designed to go through stone. This is stone.
this is nothing like we've ever. This is not normal stone.
But it's stone.
We don't. This is stone that is. It's not the same.
It's like
Not
space
all-
shit.
It's like not all drill bits will drill through every kind of stone.
Okay.
You need a specific kind of drill. In real,
Now,
not every drill will go through every kind of stone. So,
on that note, on anything 5 or higher, it ricochets. On a 4 or lower, it does penetrate. All right. I need. We are going to assign some numbers here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 available targets. So, starting with the pink horror and ending with payday, I'm going to roll a d6 for everybody. On a 6, the laser glances you. On anything else, it misses. So,
Before you roll it,
yeah.
I think the pink horror is bigger than a normal person. Should it hit more likely?
Also, not to be a total fucking nerd, but I fired the mining laser at the ceiling, just in front of the horror. So, technically speaking, if there was a ricochet, shouldn't it ricochet down and into the room towards the horror?
Math.
You are right. You know what? The horror will get hit on a 4 up.
Thank you.
The horror.
But maybe it's going to reflect onto all of us.
The horror does not get hit.
Fuck us.
Ishta does not get hit. Rennick does not get. Is this rolling?
this is. I don't think
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Yui does not get hit.
It's okay, it's okay.
I'm fucking switching the wheel, guys. Hold on.
No, no, no,
Do
no.
it for the goon. Do it for the goon.
Atella
For the goofs and geefs.
Fuck me.
That's it.
That's gonna kill me.
Payday does not get hit.
Okay, you can switch to a real dice.
You can switch to a real
What the fuck?
Attila, you do have a reaction. Would you like to try and dodge?
Yeah? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no.
Oh god, oh man, oh god.
Oh, Emperor.
Hold on, I'm checking to see if I have anything. Cause I fucking... This is such a big laser. No. Oh boy.
Maggie, hi.
Alright, I don't think I have anything worth mentioning, so...
Maggie, stop. Why are you whining?
Fuck! I'm gonna fate point that. Oh boy. Okay.
Alright, so I did say it would glance you. It's not a direct hit. And it has bounced 6 times since being fired. So it is significantly reduced. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to have Yui do,
Oh boy.
Yui, please roll the damage of your portable mining array, but instead of at plus 10, roll it as 5d10 minus 15. I was not done talking.
Yeah, sorry, that was a misclick. I got too excited.
So what's 31 minus 25?
6.
You take 6 damage. Armor pen 5.
Ow.
Are you alive?
Or armor pen 10, sorry.
Our Ben 10, I have 5 armor. Where does it hit?
Yui, go ahead and roll me. Actually, no, I'll roll to see where it hits. Slash roll.
I mean, it doesn't matter because it's gonna armor pen 5 and I have...
Armor pen 10.
Well, it's armor pen 10 and it's gonna get through 3 armor or 0 armor.
86 hits you in the right leg.
Do I still have a leg?
Mostly, yeah.
Ow.
It's attached to you. You kind of wish it wasn't, actually.
Oh, fuck.
Well, so much for that plan, I apologize.
On that note, though, now after the chaos clears and the bolt, the massive mining lasers, lasbolt dissipates substantially enough that it is effectively gone. Everywhere the bolt hit the wall or ceiling or the floor has left behind massive melted indentations into the glassy material of the wall. Horror, the pink horror, is starting to, in some spots on its body, like fade and reappear into real space.
Oh, shit.
mirrors are the key.
What was that, Yui?
The mirrors are where it's drawing its power.
Hmm. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. I'm done.
Okay. Atella, you're up.
What does using a stim do?
Stim allows you to, if I remember
I
correctly,
have a note. Wait, I got it. Stim, assuming you have the ejector and it is loaded,
Yeah.
allows you to ignore the negative effects from damage. You cannot be stunned. It lasts for 3d10 rounds. After that, you get a negative 20 to strength, toughness, and agility.
basically it's a thing you use to ignore critical hits.
But I haven't taken a critical hit yet.
No, you haven't.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna shoot. Because that's all I really can do in this situation. I will half aim, short range, I'm in full auto. Any minus?
Can't half aim if you're full auto.
Right. Fuck.
And minus 10 from the... No, the mirrors are now deformed enough that the minus 10 is gone.
Yay. Well, at least some good came out of me getting fucking my leg shot off.
Times later.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit 4 times.
4 times?
1 base plus 1 for every degree of success.
Alright. Okay, let's roll damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, the first shot does nothing.
Fuck.
The second shot does do noticeable damage. The third shot does nothing. And the fourth shot does more noticeable damage.
I'm so glad you've got pen, otherwise
Yeah.
it was so fun.
Atella is just like white knuckling on the fucking gun, and she says under her breath at this fucking thing, "This is my goddamn operation. You will not get in my fucking way." And she just unloads on it.
Payday. I'm Payday.
Your payday today.
Okay, Payday. Is Payday within 8 yet? Yes! You all watch as Payday, wild-eyed, drops her lasgun on the ground, draws her mono sword from her hip, and runs screaming into the fray. Payday. So we are going to go with... Oh, it's not actually a mono sword, I lied, but whatever. No aim. Charge. No modifier. That is a hit.
Hell yeah.
It does not have a reaction back, so we are going to go straight to damage. That is going to do 1 whole damage.
Oh god. Can it cast psychic powers from combat?
There's nothing saying it can't, but I don't think it makes sense. So no. Horror time! The horror is going to simply attempt to fucking bite and claw the shit out of Payday. It hits. Payday gets to attempt to parry. Weapon skill with plus 10 because the sword gives plus 10. Payday successfully parries, and it is now Renek's turn.
Yeah. Yeah. He is in short range.
Mm-hmm.
No penalty anymore.
Minus 20 for shooting into a melee.
Yeah, that'll be what it is. Nope.
Yep. Thankfully, again, the mirrors are deformed enough that I don't think there's a significant ricochet chance. So I don't think I've got to do anything for that. So we'll just go straight to Ishta.
You know what? Yeah, why the fuck not? Combat. Okay, Ishta's gonna draw her monoblade and join in.
All right.
To hit. No aim. Should be charged. Yeah.
No aim because you charged. Yes.
But you did charge.
Good charge. Any modifiers? We outnumber him.
Yeah. You outnumber him 2 to 1, which I think is a plus 10.
Oh. I'm gonna fate point that. Charge. And there we go.
He is going to attempt to parry. It does not parry.
Some hit. Damage. Do you have a pen of 2?
It's not actually wearing armor,
No.
but 7 does not beat its toughness. Yui.
Yumi is torn between 2 actions. The damage to the walls appears to have caused damage to the demon. So Yumi's thinking, do some kind of, snooker trick shot overlay where I can figure out where I can fire to ricochet around the room without actually hitting anyone but doing damage to the walls. I feel like that's the key to taking it out. Either that or I am within charge range. So I don't know. Consensus required.
I'm actually going to raise a third option to you, Yui. you did pick up Luminant Blast today. And as I previously mentioned, Luminant Blast bypasses armor and toughness.
So it does. And is that something I can perform at the end of a charge?
It is a ranged attack, actually.
So it is. God, what's the distance on it again? I wrote it down.
I believe Luminant Charge is 10 meters.
10 meters. I'm well within range.
Fine with that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it. So it's a D10 plus willpower, so...
Hold on.
D10 plus...
First, you do have to make a ballistic skill test.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you have to hit first.
Yeah. Oh god damn. Fucking do I use a hit point?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna. What else am I gonna spend them on? Try that again. Okay.
yeah.
Alright. Give me that D10 plus 3 energy damage as the tech priest. So your elect 2 inductors are part of your body. Are they like grafts in your hands? Do like your fingers splay open? How does this look?
Huey's hands are, as most of his body are entirely prosthetic. So the part that gathers the energy is in the center of the palm. So Huey is basically gonna Naruto this shit. He's just building up a Rasengan.
Alright, go ahead and give me that damage roll.
He's charging it. He says, "This is how we play in space, motherfucker."
That is just enough damage. You all watch as Yui summons or pulls from within himself a roiling ball of bioelectricity and just hurls it into this melee, and it strikes the pink horror with such force that all you hear as it is evaporated is "Ah!"
Well,
And then the pink horror, out of the dust left behind, two more appear. Blue this time.
Jesus motherfucking cunt.
At this point, everybody run.
They are smaller, right?
They are smaller.
Do they seem less tough?
They're smaller.
Hmm.
Either way, Payday and I should get the fuck back off of this thing.
Yeah.
Yui, actually, I do need you to make a toughness test real quick. I know on the ability it says that every time you do this, you get a fatigue point, but I don't think that's very fair. I'm going to make it so that you take a toughness test, and if you fail, you gain fatigue.
Oh, sure.
No fatigue this time.
I'm okay. Shoulders are still up.
Okay.
Attila, it's your turn.
Atella is relieved to see the pink horror die, and then the fucking two blue horrors come out. She's like, and fucking grits her teeth. Is like, retreat, retreat, fucking retreat, and is going to shoot at the top one.
Excellent.
I guess I could shoot at both of them, right? If I hit enough times.
Yeah, you select the primary target, and then extra hits can be allocated as you wish.
Right. Okay. Was there still a modifier for the walls, or did that go
No,
away?
the modifier's gone. The walls have been melted enough that the perfect mirror effect is less perfect.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so shooting. Hell yeah.
That's 5 hits.
Wow.
How would you like to allocate these hits?
Oh, right. Well, 5 hits. I guess I'll do 3 and 2.
Alright, 3 at the top, 2 at the bottom?
Yeah.
Alright, so you do notice immediately that they are less tough. This first hit,
Yes.
this first hit, which didn't do anything to the second one, strikes the horror in a spot. Sorry, how the fuck am I going to explain this? You hit the horror, the blue horror, in a spot which the pink horror previously ignored, but it does do damage to the blue one. There we go.
Okay. So the first 3 on the top one. 1, 2, 3.
Alright. So that is 5 damage from the second hit, and no damage from the third hit.
Alright, and then the other 2 on the bottom one. That's pretty good. That's very good.
Well, yeah.
Roll Emperor's Fury! Roll D100, target 71.
No.
The Emperor's Fury is quiet today. Anyways, so that is going to be 6 from the first hit, and 9 from the second hit, which is enough to destabilize the blue horror's body and send it screaming back into the warp. It is gone.
I told you we could take them.
Is it gone? Or is it... Because I know from the game that there are
It's gonna
fucking...
turn into 2 smaller purple horrors.
It's like pink horrors, blue
No.
horrors, and...
Blue. Oh fuck, do they actually? Hold on, give me a goddamn second.
It's horrors all the way back.
For fuck's sake!
Horrors, Wahapedia.
Brimstone horrors are the small
Oh
ones.
my fucking god, they are. They are.
To be clear, we never fought them in the other game. It was blue horrors and then nothing. Maybe
Just,
in this universe.
it's just a little guy.
Oh, okay, hold on. No,
Okay.
okay. The brimstone horror, a blue horror that is killed, does not split into a brimstone horror. It devolves into a brimstone horror. Because it only adds 1. If a blue horror model
Oh.
is killed, you add 1 brimstone horror model to the unit.
Mm.
So you hit this thing, and it goes, and gets really tiny.
There's just a little fire guy left.
But it is now Payday's turn. Payday. Boop. Sword. Hit. No aim. Standard attack. No modifiers.
Kill that little thing.
Damage. Yeah! Horror's turn! You fools! You have given me the range I need to perform my wicked magics! Firebolt!
Who's he doing it to?
You!
Fuck you! That's how it screams as it launches a fireball at her.
As it launches 3 fireballs at you.
All aimed at me? I'm gonna die.
The first one hits. The second one hits. The third one hits.
Oh God.
That Stimpak's looking pretty good right now,
Would you like to dodge any of these?
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Yes, I would.
Oh, this does count as a multi-shot thing. So if you hit 3 degrees of success on your dodge, you do dodge all 3 of them.
It's physically impossible. I'm rolling with a 25.
Oh, okay, well.
But hey, maybe I'll roll really well and dodge 2 of them. Or I won't. I'll fate point that.
Okay.
No more fate points. Ow!
Alright, so the first one does.
Maybe it'll roll really bad. It's weaker than the pink core, right?
Oh, it is, you're right, actually. This one just rolls a flat d10.
Yay!
So the first one does 6 damage.
Okay, so is on
To
what
your
body
head.
part? Oh, that's not good. Alright, I will take 2. I'm still up.
The second one does... No,
Wow.
7. It does 7 damage to your head.
Fuck. Well, that puts me at my total wounds. So
Alright,
I will take a...
a critical hit. This is on this next one. This one does 1 damage. 72. 72 is...
my leg.
Is it your left leg?
My left leg!
Your left leg! Let me go to...
Wait, does that deal damage past my armor?
No, your armor does absorb. Armor and toughness both apply to this.
Okay, so I'm good.
Oh,
So I mean, you've been hitting your right leg and your left leg.
Was it my... which leg was it that I was hit on
I'm pretty
before?
sure- Yeah, it's like it's your right leg, the noise.
it wasn't
Ow!
right leg.
Fuck me! God damn it! Ow! Attila is like fucking on fire. Ow!
If it's any consolation, any other member of this party would be dead by now.
That's
Except Payday, who has 1 more wound than you.
true. It's a good thing I took 1, 2, 3 sound constitutions when the game started.
Rabbit, you're up.
Attila just fucking biting down on her tongue.
Manny looks at her and then just goes again. No aim, short aim. He's not technically a baby, is he?
No,
So no penalty.
no penalty. 2 hits. He does get a chance to dodge. He has his reaction back. He does not dodge. That is going to be 1 damage. Ishta.
Alright. We are going to shoot him with the auto pistol.
Point blank.
We are gonna go no aim. We are in point blank range. We are going to go full auto. No
Question.
modifying. Yeah.
Ishta.
Whoa!
Never mind.
You said that as soon as I clicked. What was that?
I was going to ask if you were holding your auto pistol in your primary hand or your offhand, because you were just fighting with your sword.
Technically, it probably would have been probably the offhand.
Shooting with your non-dominant hand inflicts a minus 20 penalty.
A minus 50 penalty. Get fucked.
No, minus 20. Which means that those 5 degrees of success are actually 3 degrees of success.
Okay, we'll still take 3 degrees of success.
Which is 4 hits.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. That's a 9. 4.
Mm-hmm.
9, 11, 6, 11.
Alright, so that is plus 4. Plus 6. Plus 1. Plus 6. You raise your auto pistol in your offhand, and you fire wildly into this horror with your frail old lady arms, and it screams out in agony, and then shrinks down into brimstone form, and then you continue to fire, and it...
Smite all those who oppose the Emperor. Smite all those who would besmirch his name. Get the fuck out of here. Shall we leave?
And then...
It's been time to leave.
And then... Give me...
Payday initiative damage.
What?
Nothing. Not a
Uh...
single goddamn thing was said.
I forgot to have this set up earlier, because I'm a bad GM.
No, you are a good GM.
You are a good GM.
Where is it? How did I lose this thing? I just fucking downloaded it! Okay, you know what? Cancel. Pick up. There we go. And then, right here, in the very center of this room, no, actually, Atella. Atella.
No more on me.
The junior inquisitorial rosette, which you currently have pinned to your lapel, starts to beep very softly, and a hole in reality shatters into existence behind you, and out steps.
Wow. Whoa.
Out steps Grey Knight Lieutenant
This
Artanis Vacarum.
this shocks Atella, and she falls over because she's already fucking rattled from nearly dying there.
He stands there, 9 feet tall, in immaculate gunmetal gray and silver armor, adorned with purity seals.
You should make it so we can see his head.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
He's losing a bit of effect there.
Adorned in purity seals, wielding an oversized Grey Knight Thunder Hammer and a modified Force twin-linked Stormbolter mounted to one of his arms, and he steps through this crack in space, and it seals shut behind him, and he looks at all of you, especially you, Attila, scrambling on the ground, bleeding from wounds, armor melted to your body, and he says, "You were told to wait."
Oh shit, you wanted us to wait for these? I thought...
Attila puts a hand on Renix, like, she's on the ground, so I guess it's like thigh. She's like, don't fucking talk back to this guy.
Sergeant Epsilon instructed you to hold position and wait for me to proceed.
Ishtar will...
walk up to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, no.
I was just gonna say, yeah, he's just gonna walk up and sort of give a little bow and say, "I am designation Yuri 316 of the Imperial Cruiser Light's Path. Your signal was garbled and barely legible. We only heard the word proceed."
An unfortunate miscommunication. Thankfully, I have arrived before any significant casualties have been accrued. You have done... He looks around. Adequately for mortals. Arbitrator,
Yes, sir.
you bear the rosette. I assume that means that you are the leader of this cell of acolytes.
I take full responsibility for their actions.
He reaches down with the hand that has the bolter mounted to it and takes you by the shoulder and raises you up onto your feet, and you feel the surge of psychic energy rush through you, and your wounds are healed.
Whoa. That feels funny. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
You have done,
Blessing from the Emperor.
indeed, the Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects.
The Attila is thankful but still looks fucking terrified of this guy. That's 16 damage he just healed in one.
It's just got a mix of awe and fear.
As Attila is coming down from being fucking magically reinvigorated, she motions to the teleportarium behind her, is like, the floor is yours. What was his title?
He is lieutenant. He's a Grey Knight lieutenant.
Okay. The floor is yours, Lieutenant. What would you have us do while you deal with the whatever this is? I don't know what she would call it.
Well, before we continue, and we will press forward, we will see the Emperor's will done to its utmost exactness. Are any of the rest of you wounded?
I believe
Yes.
I am unharmed.
I received a wound.
Step forward, cleric, and be healed in the Emperor's gaze.
I am not worthy, but thank you.
I don't
Emperor
know what that being
protects.
gay has anything to do with
I said gaze!
I heard it.
Multiple.
Appreciate it.
What's this guy's first name?
I see.
He has not actually introduced himself by name, but his name is Artanis the Karen. Artanis the Karen. Whatever wounds you have, Ishta, are melted away as he raises his left hand and presses it against your shoulder.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's just not sure how to behave. This is...
Lieutenant, if I may.
Speak, Tech Priest.
I have not been physically injured, but upon entrance to this place, I was unsettled. I feel withdrawn, not quite myself. Does your healing extend to such metaphysical parameters?
I have never had need to try to heal a malady of the mind. My brothers and I are above such base afflictions, but if you would like me to, I will attempt.
I understand.
Is that a no? Out of character?
Proceed.
Is that a no? He raises his hand. It kind of wibblies and it glows. But unfortunately, as there is no affliction in your flesh, he does not seem to gain any purchase. Rennick will remember what?
Oh, my brothers and I are so fucking fancy. We've never once had a fuck you.
It should be pointed out that from your perspective, Rennick, a demigod just stepped through a hole in space. This is not just any space marine. This is a Grey Knight. This is the Emperor's own personal army against the forces of chaos.
Well, he's not a Custodes. He's a...
The Custodes are his personal guard.
Yeah.
The Grey Knights are his weapon against the forces of evil.
Yeah.
They are the A-team.
Yeah.
They are the A-team.
Okay, thank you. That's very helpful. But also, he still thinks he's a dick.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of people do.
I don't know what you expected that one. That one.
I mean, to be clear, most demigods are.
Most demigods
This is the
are.
only one. This is the only one Radix ever met, and the first thing he said was, "Well, I didn't know anything about having a bad day. I don't have those." And he's like, "You know what? I think you're a dick."
Like, it's on your mind, bro. Just, like, go for a walk.
Just go for a walk.
It's on your
It was
mind.
just a fucking demon. What are you even concerned about? For fuck's sake.
Like, Attila is...
Get some exercise, bro.
Attila is very nervous about being around this guy because if you hear any stories about what happens when Space Marines are around, I don't know if they almost always get regular people killed, for one. She's like, we should leave for real now.
The demons were safer. The demons were
Yeah,
safer.
honestly.
It's like, oh thank God, the Space Marines have arrived. It's the Blood Angels. Oh no!
Oh,
Blood
shit.
Angels are here!
So, did we all notice the flicker as the scarring, or was that just noticed by...
No, that was like a pretty obvious... Wait, the flicker over what?
As the demon... After we damaged the area, the demon was having a hard time staying on this side.
Oh no, that was obvious to everybody.
Is the Grey Knight so big that I cannot squeak past him to get out of here?
Yes. He stands the fuck up, occupies the entire hallway.
What would you have us do, my lord?
We are tasked with investigating. I am tasked with assisting you in your function. You are tasked with investigating this hole in the ground. Therefore, I believe the most obvious step to take would be to, he kind of gestures with his thunderhammer, figure out whatever's on the other side of that.
We shall go, of course. First, we must summon our T-posing friends. They'll float here in a moment. And then we shall proceed. Ah, there they are.
What?
That's also like hearing a demigod be like, "Oh yeah, I've just decided to. I know you're going to the store, but I feel like you need some assistance with that."
For clarification, the original plan was for our esteemed Sergeant Epsilon to simply dispatch a standard array of guardsmen to assist you. However, due to your depth in this cave, we could not get a clear enough lock onto your position to use a standard teleportarium. So I was sent instead, as I am capable of traversing vast distances via warp teleportation.
Sir.
Yes, we are grateful for your presence.
Speak, arbitrator.
I know you intend for us to go into the portal, but a demon came out of that portal, and we are ill-equipped to deal with anything much larger than what we have seen already. Are you sure it's safe? I mean, it's not safe, but are you sure you need us?
I will be entirely honest with you, arbitrator. The safest place for you to be on this planet right now is wherever I am.
Doubt. Press X to doubt.
For you see, I am not just any of my brothers. I got that dog in me, as the mortals say.
Do they say that?
They do, and I believe him.
If I look at him, do I see any Space Wolf insignias on him?
No.
Okay.
I got that dog.
We will, of course, proceed as the Emperor wills, and will be protected by not only yourself, but the Emperor's light, as is his will.
Praise be to the Messiah.
Praise be to the Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects. Now then, gather yourselves onto the teleportarium over there, and I shall guide us through the warp to our destination.
Ishtar strides, head held high, and stands firmly on the teleportarium. Using a walking stick to kind of guide the T-posing floating people. Into the corner. There we are.
Oh, this guy's gigantic.
Fuck, this guy's gigantic.
Big
Just a
fight.
clarification. It is like Ostia's night, right? He is just a normal guy. And
No. A Grey Knight is a space marine. He is 9 feet. Space Marines are transhuman warriors trained from birth to be beyond peak human capability. He is 9 feet tall outside his armor. In his armor, he's probably closer to 10 or 11 feet tall. He's faster, stronger, tougher. Everything a human can do, he can do 3 times better.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
And, unless something kills him, he will probably live forever.
Yeah.
Functional immortality for the win.
Scrubbing it down here with the rest of us, though. That's when it's glory. Not fucking helping everyone else.
Alright, let me just, copy paste. The Grey Knight, grips. Sorry, I have to not meme about how I'm going to say the word grip, because I usually go for grist when I'm having fun. He grips his force, he grips his, thunder hammer with both hands, places it on the edge of the teleportarium, and you can't see it because he's wearing a helmet, but he closes his eyes and he murmurs a prayer to the Emperor, and then lifts his hammer up and taps the edge of teleportarium twice with the handle of the hammer, and you are whisked away into a Doctor Who-esque tunnel of swirling pink and blue energy that is girded by straight, angular beams of silver substance that you realize is the Grey Knight's psychic aura stopping you from being ripped apart inside this hellscape. And when you emerge, you are in a massive, nine-sided chamber. A massive nine-sided chamber made of the same inky, or made of a similar inky black material as the hallway you were just in, minus the mirrored quality. On each side of this chamber, there is a pillar, and on each pillar stands what appears to be some form of chaos psyker, siphoning the life energy out of 9 civilians who are suspended in air and being drained of their life force, which is being funneled from each psyker's podium into a central podium in the middle of the room where 9 more psychers are attempting to perform some kind of devilish ritual.
Do I recognize the ritual?
What? We
Oh.
Huh? Holy
I recognize
fuck.
this. We were far better equipped last time we ran into something like this.
I'll swap it
Yep. But do I recognize anything with my knowledge of heresy?
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Technically, that roll I made earlier should have been worse.
What do you mean?
Blessed ignorance.
Oh yeah! Remember your blessed ignorance this time.
Yeah, -5. No.
You know, speaking of, I've just noticed this whole time I haven't been using my charmed, which is whenever you spend a fate point, roll a d10, and on a natural 9, recover that fate point.
How many fate points have you spent?
I've used both of them.
Go ahead and roll 2d10.
So, yeah, I just retroactively do that. Is that okay?
Sure. No.
Yeah, 8 and a 5.
The teleportarium whirs, the teleportarium beneath your feet, because there is one beneath your feet, whirs, or quietly whirs down into silence, and you stand at the, I don't know what the fucking word for where two sides meet. What is that?
A corner.
No, there's like a fancy math word for it. Whatever. Anyways, you stand at this far corner of this ritual site. The ground beneath you is inky black, but not mirrored in the slightest. There are swirling energies just amassed towards the ceiling of this room, and it's being funneled all into this central podium where 9 psychers stand. Actually, they're not standing so much as they're sitting cross-legged, but they are all floating. And they then are channeling that energy into the very center of the podium, in what looks to be, to your knowledge, Ishta, probably just a good luck charm. Thankfully, they are all so heavily entrenched in this ritual that they do not notice the teleportarium activating or turning off.
We have an assassin. Just go
Yeah, I was gonna
see how far our assassin can get around the room.
How long did the demon combat take? I forget how long a round is in this system.
A round is 10 seconds in this system.
So I still have time on my stomach.
Yeah, probably about 15 minutes.
So Yarrick and I can possibly work 2 people before they know we're here.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what we're doing.
I guess we should look at the Grey Knight.
Yeah, defer to the demigod.
Oh!
To your orders.
The Grey Knight, upon hearing Yui say, "Your orders," turns and looks down at you, Attila.
Oh no.
"This is your operation, arbitrator. Your orders."
Next to him, and it goes, "We're gonna fucking snipe 2 of these motherfuckers before they know we're here, right, boss?"
I think that's a good place to start.
Say it like it's your tongue. You cannot fucking hear me.
I have enhanced hearing. I can hear everything in this room. I can hear your heartbeat. I'm not talking to you.
Attila turns to Yarrick. Is like, start going around the left. Who would be the sniper for the right side? Just
Probably me. I can move quieter because my stomach's still active.
alright, Rennick, you can go to the right.
Are these raised?
Yes, there are stairs leading up to them. I just couldn't figure out how to model those without making it look weird.
Are the stairs from the front, or is it like tiered all the way up?
It's like tiered all the way up.
Aye. Sneaky sneaks, and then at the same time, because we have the communicator reads. Attack.
All right, go ahead and give me
I don't know.
what?
I was gonna say, do we want to start this now? Because it is 12:30 at night for some reason.
Go figure.
Just
I mean, if If you want to hold off and do it next week, we can.
This seems like it might be it.
As a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
See if this works, and then
Yeah, that's what I would think.
brother goes back in. It's like surprise, you're in combat anyway.
What if it was a big room?
It is a pretty big room. Alright, give me a move silently check. With an additional plus 20 on top of that. Because they are knee deep in this ritual.
Damn.
Alright, take your position.
Now, I haven't tried to do this in this system. I presume there's not, in fact, a walk up behind him and slice his fucking throat before he knows you're there mechanic. Be a normal knife attack and then would therefore be hit.
I will say that because they aren't suspecting you, because they don't know you're there and they're busy doing something, you will deal. You are correct, there isn't a mechanic for this, which I think is very silly. However, I will say this, because you have snuck up on them and they are knee-deep in this ritual, I will let you roll your damage twice and take the better result, and you will be able to bypass their armor and toughness on this first attack.
Regardless of which weapon I use.
Regardless of which weapon you use.
Excellent. I will shoot him in the back.
That's some good asshole rolls right there.
I would have used my knife, but you just can't argue with the difference between a 1d5 and a 1d10 plus 2.
Oh, are you using your auto pistol?
I'm gonna have to. It's 1d5.
Why not blow his brains out with a fucking shotgun? You sneak up on somebody and have the choice between a handgun and a shotgun. What are you going for?
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I almost never use it.
If you come to battle, bring a shotgun.
I mean, technically speaking, the potential damage is actually better with the auto pistol.
Because I could do multiple. Yeah, which is why I usually use it.
That's fair. It will blow any stealth we have.
We're not going to have stealth anyway, because I'm not going to be able to do a high enough damage with a melee weapon to be able to kill him in one. We're not going to have stealth next time anyway. So we might as well be dead.
Anyways, I'll let you do your weapon stuff first.
Right. So, what was the final outcome? Was roll to hit twice, or
You're rolling?
roll to hit and then roll damage twice?
Yes.
I'm at. If I'm taking my time, am I also aiming? Do I have time?
Yes, you have time to full aim.
I will full aim. I will point blank. I will full auto. No other modifiers. No minuses. No nothing.
No pluses, no minuses.
I will come up behind this bad boy, and I will aim my auto pistol into the back of his skull and full auto fire for 7.4 degrees.
Jeez.
So that is 8 hits. Wait, auto pistol. Your auto pistol. How many times can it hit? What's your rate of fire on that?
0, 1, and 6. So I can only hit 6 times.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the full 6, and you're gonna roll damage twice and take the better roll for each hit. So let's do this one at a time here. Okay, so that's 11. 11. So minus 11. Go ahead.
Second 1, second 2, 10.
Go ahead.
Third 1, third 2, so 10.
Go ahead.
Fourth 1, fourth 2, 4.
Go ahead.
Fifth 1, fifth 2, 6.
Go ahead.
6 1, 6 2, so 7.
Okay, and now we will do Yarick. Yarick is going to have to use a shotgun because she does not have a auto pistol. So that is full aim, point blank, standard attack, no modifiers. Holy shit.
Pinpoint that bad boy.
So you get some back at the end anyway.
Al's curse continues.
Al's curse continues. Okay. Fate point. Full aim. Point blank. Standard hit. No modifier.
Yeah.
So that is 3 hits with the shotgun at point blank range. So that is 11.
Extra hit per 2 degrees.
Yep.
Yeah, with the shotgun can only fire twice.
Well, no, it's not.
Oh, it's the scatter that's doing
Yeah,
it.
it's scatter. So that is Emperor's Wrath. 1d10, 1d100. Target number is 81. The Wrath is quiet today. Anyways, but that is still 14 damage, and then and then 3 and 3, 1, 2. So that is another minus 12. All right. So Rennick and Yarick, you sneak up onto these platforms and you unleash a hail of gunfire. Rennick, your first shot, your first 2 catch him in the back of the head. Your attempt to compensate for the aim pulls the gun down. 2 shots, 1 in the ribs, 1 in the torso. 3rd shot right in the ass. 5th shot right in the ass, and then the 6th shot hits him in the knee, and he goes down dead before he even hits the floor. Yarick, fucking. Yarick, fucking. The right knee this time.
God damn it.
Yarick barrel stuffs this fucking guy right against the back and blows him in half with a shotgun blast. So they are dead.
Good news, friends. It's less than 37.
Oh, they're not just dead. They're horribly dead. They are ridiculously fucking dead.
Question: where are the civilians that are currently having their life saved?
Also dead.
Oh, they're already dead? Damn.
The psychic backlash of these psychers dying this horribly has unfortunately crumpled the civilians they were using into paste.
Oh no, I meant the other civilians.
Oh. There's like 9 on each podium just kind of floating.
Okay. My thought process was just it might be easier to kill some weak-ass civilians to stop the ritual than it would be to kill the butlers. That's just my thought.
You're a terrible person.
I am thinking like...
She's a terrible person.
I am thinking like someone who wishes to see the Emperor's will done. They were weak. They must be released back to his life.
Anyways, that is where we will stop for today. We will begin our next session with initiative.
Hold on. Is there like a hook you can give us? Does everyone's attention turn to us?
Oh, you know what? Actually, you are correct. Remick, you had your stummer going, so your bullets were all but silent. But Yarick's shotgun blast echoes through the chamber, and this guy at the head of the main podium, make sure everybody sees. He drops his concentration, visibly putting psychic strain on the other 8 cultists up here. Turns around, and I'm actually going to mark him with I'm going to mark him real quick with a flag as the leader of this group. He turns and he sees all of you standing on the platform, and he begins to channel psychic bioelectricity into his hand and yells out, "Intruders! They cannot stop the ritual!" And you know what? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. Ishta, please roll a dodge test with -10.
Will. Just so we're clear, I probably can't succeed here with a -10. Just so everyone knows. Holy shit!
Hell yeah!
Intruders! They can't be allowed to stop the ritual! And he hurls a fucking meter-wide bolt of bioelectricity at Ishta, who does that fucking stupid Dragon Ball Z thing where she just sways slightly to the right and the bolt passes right over her shoulder.
Yes.
Oh, now she wants to kill him. She locked eyes with him.
We got a long room to cross before we can do that.
Yeah. I can shoot him.
I could just shoot him.
Like, I don't actually have to go up to him. I can just shoot him.
Okay.
And that is where we will let off for today. You all gain 200 XP. Payday, Yarick, Argyle. And I know I haven't been telling you guys to add money to your sheets, but I am keeping track of how much money you are all going to get at the end of this.
Yay! Well, that was very scary.
I did not like that at all. No
I-
fucking
About
bush
to get
nesting doll demons.
scarier.
Nesting doll demons.
At
Crazy
some
home.
point- At some point this week, I will be. I'll probably just post it in chat so everyone can pull it up and look at it. A doc for how you all, for my game, how you all can use your followers outside of just dragging them around for combat.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to have Huey, Dewey, and Louie under my command.
Alright, I'm going to turn off the stream, or the recording. Wasn't streaming. Bye, recording!
Bye.